In September 1980, the largest British merchant ship ever built vanished without a trace. Her name was MV Derbyshire, a modern, highly rated vessel, only 4 years old. She carried 42 crew, 2 wives, and over 157,000 tons of iron ore. And in the heart of Typhoon Orchid, she was gone. No distress signal, no debris field, just silence. For a ship built by the renowned Swan Hunter shipyard, classified A1 by Lloyd's Register, the loss was unthinkable. If this ship could vanish, no vessel was truly safe. The Derbyshire was almost 300 meters long, 44 meters wide, and capable of carrying as much weight as 15,000 double-decker buses. She was the last of the Bridge-class sextet, 6 nearly identical OBO carriers. But this family of ships carried a dark legacy. 2 would sink, the Derbyshire herself, and later the Kowloon Bridge. And both losses raised the same haunting question. Was there a hidden flaw? July 11, 1980, the Derbyshire leaves Canada, bound for Japan. 2 months later, she sails into the path of Typhoon Orchid. Winds exceeding 150 kilometers per hour. Waves as long as the ship itself. And somewhere in those towering seas, she disappears. Only a single lifeboat would ever be found. At first, the British government refused a formal inquiry, claiming there was no evidence. But the families of the crew didn't give up. They formed the Derbyshire Families Association, campaigned for a decade, and in 1994, they won. A deep-sea search was launched. And on the very last day, they found her. 2.5 miles beneath the Pacific. In 1997 and 1998, the most detailed deep-sea survey of its time was carried out. Over 135,000 photographs, 200 hours of video, and a complete reconstruction of the ship's final moments. The truth was clear. It wasn't human error. It wasn't a rogue captain. It was a fatal weakness in the design. For hours, colossal waves, green water loading, pounded the Derbyshire's foredeck. Ventilators and air pipes were torn away, letting water flood inside, slowly forcing the bow lower, unseen from the bridge. This put enormous pressure on the no one-hatch cover, over 10 times its design limit. It collapsed. The bow dropped further. No 2 failed. Then no 3. And in minutes, the Derbyshire was gone. No time for a mayday. No chance for survival. In 2000, a reopened investigation finally cleared the crew of all blame. The Derbyshire had been sunk not by negligence, but by a deadly mix of extreme weather and inadequate safety standards. From this tragedy came change. 22 safety recommendations were made, and every single one adopted by the International Maritime Organization. Hatch cover strength standards were raised by 35%. And since these rules took effect in 2004, not a single ocean-going bulk carrier has been lost at sea.